Hi everyone, I am Ramesh Mishra again with a new video on derivative, that is actually the derivative of some functions which is in parametric form. So as we could not come live yesterday due to network interruption, so today I'm trying to make it offline and then it will be uploaded in that same platform YouTube channel. Okay, so let us start the video without wasting time. So what is that? Parametric functions, actually the functions which are in parametric form. So what is parametric form? First we need to understand, then will we see how derivative of such functions are possible. Actually before that, before discussing this parametric form, how many functions we discussed, different types of functions we discussed about. Those are the variables in that were well connected to each other. Means what? We were taking two variables like this. We are taking an example, y is equal to, suppose, x square minus mod x. So this is a function. Look, value of y is depending on x or not. So this is a function of x, means y is a function of x which is depending on the value of x. So there is a direct link between x and y. Such functions are well connected to each other by these two variables x and y. But what is there? Sometimes what do we see? If we are taking two functions as y is equal to, suppose, 3 sin x and y is equal to, suppose, 3 sin theta and x is equal to cos theta. Okay, so how can we connect these x and y? Look, x is well connected with this theta, as theta actually decides the value of x, and y is also well connected with theta. Is it or not? So what can we say about it? Ki y is a function of theta. Y is a function of theta and x is also a function of theta. So these two variables are not directly connected to each other. These two are connected with a variable theta or not. Look, if you do y by x is equal to, what will be there? 3 sin theta by cos theta. Should it be or not? So y is equal to, y by x is equal to 3 tan theta. Should it be? So look, y and x are connected with the variable theta or not. Actually the relationship between y and x is decided by theta. If we suppose put theta here 45 degree, that is pi by 4 radian, so what will be the value of tan theta? Value of tan theta becomes 1. So in this case, y will be equal to x into 3 into 1, means 3x. Y is equal to 3x. But if we subsequently, if we change the value of theta like 0 degree, so what should be there? 0 means tan 0, 0, and this will be 0. So y is equal to 0, means the relation of x and y will change. Should it be or not? If we take another another value of theta, like pi by 6 means 30 degree, that will give you 1 by root 3, and root 3 times x it will be. So these two variables are not directly linked, not directly related. So if such cases are coming, so then y and x are known as the variables which is in parametric form. Means y and x can be connected in parametric form. See, if y is equal to f theta, x is equal to f theta or g theta may be there, this function may not be same, because it is the operator with sine and it is the operator with cosine. So we may write it x is equal to g theta. So what should be there? Y and x are connected by another parameter. So such functions are known as parametric functions in parametric form. Okay, so if anywhere that type of, actually you have to understand, if three variables are involved in a function separately, in which two variables are written expressed in terms of that third variable, so then we can say that this function is in parametric form. Do you understand? So the concept, this concept is very important to understand. Then we can start how actually derivative of such functions are possible. So for that we are taking some example. Example number 1 we are taking. Okay, let us see. As we took here and taking an example, if x is equal to a theta minus sine theta, if x is equal to a theta minus sine theta is given, and y is equal to what is given, a 1 plus cos theta, a 1 plus cos theta is given. Okay, so how can we find this? Look, here x is depending on a variable theta, look, and y is also depending on theta. So can we write x is equal to f theta, y is equal to g theta? Is it in parametric form? So in such questions, what will we do? We need to find, right, first to find dy by dx, okay, means variable of y with respect to x. So we cannot directly do it. So what strategy should be followed? To find dy by dx, can we divide both by d theta? Will it change? Look, if we do dy by dx as dy by d theta and dx by d theta, is there any change here in this value? D theta will be cancelled and it will be dy by dx. So no change occurs here. So means we need to first do, if we write dy by d theta, so what we are doing? We are doing derivative of this function y with respect to theta, and this function x with respect to theta. Is it possible to calculate or not? Because theta is the parameter here. Suppose x will be the would be the parameter, the dy by dx was possible. So if theta is the parameter here, with y, the dy by d theta we can find, and dx by d theta we can find here. So we can do it in that way. Look, so here dx by d theta is equal to what? D by d theta of a theta minus sine theta. Should it be? And that will give you, a is the constant, so it will come outside, and if d by d theta, if you write d theta by d theta minus algebra of derivative d by d theta of sine theta, will be right, and that will give you what? A will be here this will be 1, this will be 1, minus sin theta differentiation is cos theta. Should it be? That will be. Now look, we are finding dy by d theta. dy by d theta. What should be there? d by d theta of what? A 1 plus cos theta. A times 1 plus cos theta. Should it be? The A will come outside. And what is the derivative of 1? 1's derivative is 0. Plus cos theta derivative is minus sin theta. I am doing directly here, okay? Cos theta derivative is minus sin theta. So that will give you minus a sin theta. Minus a sin theta. Okay. So it is giving us dy by d theta is minus a sin theta. So can we find now? Therefore dy by dx is equal to, what was there? dy by d theta, a whole division dx by d theta. What should be there? So what is dy by d theta? dy by d theta is minus a sin theta. Minus a sin theta whole division what? A into 1 minus cos theta. A into 1 minus cos theta. Should it be? Should it be or not? The a cancelled. So that will give you minus sin theta by 1 minus cos theta. So further we know 1 minus cos theta is expressed as 2 sin square theta by 2. This may be written as minus sin theta is written as minus 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. Can we write? Yes, we can write. It is the rule of trigonometry and we have seen it in class 11. So sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta into cos theta. Sin theta is 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. And 1 minus cos theta is equal to 2 sin square theta by 2. Look how it comes. Because I always discuss everything. Look, cos 2 theta was the formula 2 cos square theta minus 1. Was there? So cos theta will be equal to 2 cos square theta minus theta by 2 minus 1. And it was equal to, recall from the concept of 11 trigonometry, we can write cos 2 theta as 2 cos square theta minus 1 or 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So if we are taking theta here 2 theta, so here theta. If theta, then we can write theta by 2. 1 minus 2 sin square theta by 2. So what should be there? If you take 1 cos theta this side, so that will be 1 minus cos theta, and that we are taking this side. So it will be 2 sin square theta by 2. So we are writing it here. The 2 cancelled. Sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2 divided by sin theta by 2 into sin theta by 2. Should it be? So sin theta by 2, sin theta by 2 ultimately cancelled. Minus was there. The minus we are carrying. Cos by sin is cot theta, minus cot theta by 2. So what we got? Dy by dx, dy by dx is equal to minus cot theta by 2. Is it clear? Sometimes they may ask the question like, find dy by dx, find dy by dx at theta is equal to pi by 3. है ना? Sometimes they may give you the question, if x is this, y is this, find dy by dx, है ना? A question may be there कि at one of the angle theta is equal to pi by 3. ठीक है? So if we found that dy by dx is there, now Try to understand. Dy by dx is equal to minus cot theta by 2. So dy by dx at what? Theta. Look, dy by dx is the parameter of theta. So theta at theta is equal to pi by 3, means ki at 60 degree. What should be there? Look, that will be minus cot theta by 2. So theta by 2, that will be, theta is pi by 3, the pi by 3 by 2 means the 2 will be multiplied here. So minus cot pi by 6. Minus cot pi by 6. Value is what? 30 degree का value cot में क्या होता है? So tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So cot 30 is root 3. So that should be. So question may come in parametric form in that way. Complete question I wrote means one question was only dy by dx to calculate, but sometimes what they ask, actually they ask the question in that way कि what will be the value of this derivative at a certain point, and certain point is because these were related with theta, so point will be the angle actually. So angle is given pi by 6, we calculated it. So in that way we can find derivative of any parametric function. So simple question I am giving you right now to understand. So the question in which lengthy calculations will be involved, that will take too much time in our video. So we are taking a few easy questions to understand, okay, and then we can take those difficult questions also in practice in our another session, okay. So let us see how can we do these type of questions. One more questions I am taking. X is equal to 4t, y is equal to 4 by t, okay. So let us take. One question is there, कि find dy by dx if, example number 2. Actually I am taking questions from the exercise, but I am taking it as an example, okay. So find dy by dx. Find dy by dx if x is equal to 4t and y is equal to 4 by t. If x is equal to 4t and y is equal to 4 by t. 4 by t. Okay. So t is the parameter here, you see, because x and y will be connected with t separately, and then we can connect in that form. Okay. So let us see. Will we find first dx by dt, and right before that dy by dx will be dy by dt here divided by dx by dt. We are taking now dx by dt, ठीक है. So dx by dt will be what? Dx by dt will be d by dt of 4t, okay. That will be 4 will come outside. Every time I am using the steps here. So after day or two, will we skip these steps and will write it directly, okay. The 4 d by dt of t will be dt by dt, that is 1. So 4 into 1, that is 4, okay. And dy by dt will be what? d by dt of 4 by t. So what students do there, that mistake, they write 4 by t means 1 by t is there, and they write its differentiation as log t. No. Log t's differentiation comes 1 by t. Look, d log t by dt will be 1 by t, but its reverse process will not give you log t. Okay, this conception generally in the beginning students used to write sometimes. So that is the point where you can do mistakes. So don't treat it in that way. You try to change it in the form of 4 into, look, 1 by 10 can be written as t to the power minus 1. Can we write? So that 4 will come here and d by dt of t to the power minus 1. So t to the power n's, x to the power n's derivative, right, x to the power n's derivative with respect to x is written as n x to the power n minus 1. So what should be there? That will be 4 n is minus 1 and t to the power n minus 1 means minus 1 or minus 1. So that will be what? That will be actually 4 minus 4 or minus 1 into 4 minus 4 multiplied by t to the power minus 2. Will it be? So that will give us minus 4 divided by t to the power 2. See, t to the power minus 2 can be written as 1 by t square. So derivative of 4 by t will be minus 4 by t square. So therefore dy by dx will be what? Dy by dx will be dy by dt divided by dx by dt. What will be dy by dt? Dy by dt is nothing else than 4 by t square divided by dx by dt is simply 4. So what should be there? Minus 4 by t square. Division 4 means multiplied by 4 by 1, so 1 by 4. Should it be? So 4 cancelled, that is minus 1 by t square. So in that way, if all the calculations are correct, then that should be the solution. So best solution is this, and you can do it in that way. So in this video, in this part of video, we took 2 questions. We could understand, I think, what is the function in parametric form and how can we find its derivative with respect to that parameter. What is the parameter here on which actually the value of both the variables are depending. Okay, so thank you. Have a nice day. Stay safe during this pandemic situation. So thanks. So I think you could understand all the things in this part of the video. If anywhere you could not see due to some movement in the camera there, so you can see now. I am not skipping it, and you can see everything there, which is there as per your need. Okay. So thank you very much. Will you do some homework from there, and you can understand it well. Now I am writing some homework question for you. Okay, so homework is very important for you. So homework is there. Today's homework is there. Homework is there. I am writing. Okay, then we stop this part of the video, and homework is there. Question is, find dy by dx if first one is x is equal to a cos t x is equal to a cos t है ना प्लस log 10 t by 2 प्लस log 10 t by 2 and t by 2, and y is a sin t, and y is a sin t, y is a sin t. Okay, second number is question number 2, find dy by dx find dy by dx है if x is equal to sin t, y is equal to cos 2t. If x is equal to sin t and y is equal to cos 2t. Okay, so these two questions you can solve and understand the thing. Okay, thank you very much. So I am stopping this video right now. So thank you again.